Yeah, man. I mean, so what do you expect and how you gonna approach this cutthroat city differently? I know we done already talked about the way that you should market it and the way that just looking at different actors, what works as far as like positioning yourself into being the next superstar actor. You know what I mean? And what do you expect now from Cutthroat City? Understanding what happened from the Tupac movie, how kind of unprepped you were as far as like, okay, this how I'm gonna do my social media. This how I'm gonna, this how I'm gonna paint myself in the light. This is how I'm gonna network when it's going.
Right.
Well, in your words, what are you expecting and what is you gonna do different?
Expectation wise, it's hard to set expectations, right? Because it's art and it's like, who knows what'll happen from it. Like Cutthroat could really blow up and be crazy, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm doing different, my approach is just, I know what's going on. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know like that it takes for me to go hard for myself outside of what the marketing is going to be, outside of what the critics are going to like, outside of what the industry in this moment is doing on its own. That's its own moving train that I'm on, right? And I have and that train is to drive Cutthroat City.
Yep.
But it's like I'm on that, but how do I make sure I got
my
local, like how is Demetrius Shipp making sure I do my thing aside and attach it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I get it, because a lot of times people that are not in the industry and are just on the outside looking in, they just think, oh, like he's got somebody to cover that. They, and then when you're like the person, you like, shit, no, I don't. Like, nigga, I gotta get my own PR. I gotta come up with my own marketing plan. I gotta post and post. I gotta, you know what I mean? And people be thinking like it's just this magic button that is like, oh, well, Sony, they got it.
Right.
It's like, no, they don't. Nigga, they got their movie.
Right.
They ain't not worried about
the PR for All Eyes on Me was geared towards making sure that they drive All Eyes on Me.
To All Eyes on Me.
It wasn't about creating. It wasn't creating a superstar in me. It wasn't about like making sure that I'll have a career post the movie and all that. It was about maximizing what they doing, they dollars to get asses in their seats.
Right.
You feel me? Now for me, it's like, well, what do I take from my moment from this, and how do I How do I capitalize on this? How do I show people that, damn, I'm not just stuck with pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was able to, thankfully enough, bro, and that's why like timing is really of the essence. And I'm thankful that everything played out in the way it did. Because I think even with Cutthroat coming out the time it did right now, or about to rather, and then me having that gap with playing in All American, like people, I'm not even Pac no more, and that was a lot of the concern with everybody was, how does he come out of Pac?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
sure.
that's gonna be tough. Like, how do you come out of that? How do you come out of, nigga, everywhere you go, everybody calling you Tupac and blah 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 blah. And thankfully enough, bro, everywhere I go now, I'm Tyrone.
Right. Hey, so,
and that's hard to me.
In my phone, for the longest, you was Tupac. I swear to God, it wasn't just till recently, nigga. Now it says Meech.
Yeah.
But even for me, somebody close to you, like it was like, yeah, you was Tupac.
I still got people. I understand it.
Yeah, like,
you feel me? But now it's like, bro, I'm so like timeline wise, bro. I couldn't be more thankful because I had no idea how I was gonna come out of that. And when I'm thinking like, all right, I got a movie, like, and there's one key thing that was a component to like where I am now, but it goes to the point of like timing and things happen for a reason. I got the offer for Cutthroat, right? The agent in who I got the offer with, right? He was the most powerful black agent at CAA. Now, he had 8 clients on Cutthroat City. That's how I got in there, because he was just like a package. That was his thing.
Yeah.
He was like, I got all these clients. I got the writer, producer, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I got a couple actors. Put them in this movie. And he was able to make that happen. Now, the day I get on set for Cutthroat, he gets fired from CAA because of some, you know what I'm saying, some situations. Yeah. So now I'm like, oh. And then that's where it was like, all right, life changed immensely after that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I didn't have the most powerful agent. I didn't have nobody to package me and say he was a superstar coming off of this movie with this great cast and this to another great movie with a great cast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, just in great movie, I mean like in the first, in all I'm opposite Denai. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm opposite my guy from The Wire, who I always looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Hill Harper. Like I'm with people that's really like legit in the industry and that didn't have their foot in it for a minute. And then the next one I do, I'm with Terrence Howard. I'm with T.I. I'm with Asa. I'm with Isaiah Washington. I'm with Rob Morgan. Like Ethan Hawke, Joel Moore. I didn't even know. Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, right?